Hello and welcome to today's reading. Today we are using Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs by Scott Cunningham, the expanded and revised edition. And as always, all of the books or decks that are used in my readings are linked in the description box. So if you want to check out any of the materials we used today, you can go down there and see that. And we are on page 121, Fuzzy Weed. Folk name is French tarragon, Artemisia dracunculus. The powers are love and hunting. The magical uses. This plant, part of the family which includes mugwort and wormwood, was used by American Indians to attract love. For this purpose, it was rubbed onto the clothing and body. Fuzzy weed was also carried to bring good luck on the hunt, once an integral part of survival. So there's a lot coming in right now, mostly signs and synchronicities. We are on page 121. That is a mirror number, so if that number is important to you, or the month of January or December, January 21st or December 1st might be important to you. The Artemisia plants, the mugwort plants, have been referred to as black sage in the past. I don't know if that's a widespread name or not, but I have heard of it referred to as that. And a lot of people will use it in teas for sleep and having astral projection, those types of dreams, anything to do with sleep and dream work. So that might be a useful tool for you, or it may be a confirmation because you are already implementing that. Valerian is also coming to mind. It may be that you're getting a lot of indications and messages through your dreams, more so than a typical psychological dream. You may be getting direct communications from your higher self, your guides, your team, angels, passed on loved ones, etc. These may be coming through your dreams at this time or in the near future. I'm also getting a lot about ancestors, so you may be interested in ancestors, or you may be being called to look into your personal ancestry. What's interesting is that a lot of plants look fuzzy and they feel fuzzy in one direction, but if you rub them in the opposite direction, they're actually quite sharp. And so that, paired with the hunting theme of this plant, I'm getting that you may be playing with an idea or a person or a community that feels like it's going to be your answer, but it may end up being a little bit prickly and uncomfortable. I'm not getting that it isn't your answer. It kind of feels a little mischievous and irreverent, almost like you can have this and it is your answer, but it's gonna pinch a little at the same time. So it could be either one. It definitely doesn't feel like anything malicious, but just be cautious when you see something. Maybe if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And just watch yourself that you don't get too gung-ho about a new idea or something that someone brings to you. Not that you shouldn't trust people, but just be mindful that it's easy to get lost in the shine. I'm seeing a card from, I don't even know what deck. It says, all that glitters isn't gold. But that doesn't mean it isn't still a precious substance. I am getting drawn back to personal ancestry, and it's almost like behavioral patterns within your particular ancestry. I'm thinking that this reading it's very low key and laid back, so it doesn't feel like anything pressing or urgent. But I think that if you are digging for something, digging for an answer of some kind about your own life, like, why am I this way? Why do I make these decisions all the time? Why do I keep winding up with this type of person or situation in my life? Most of the time, I would say look at your personal history. And you still can do that, but you may have been doing that and hitting a dead end. Look instead to your ancestry. This could be your parents, their grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone in that you have access to, that you can see patterns in their lives. You may need to sit and talk to the elders of your family and ask them to tell you stories about things. Maybe ask them about these patterns and see if they can recognize where it's coming from. But it's definitely something that's a little more nebulous for some reason, and looking towards your familial history will help you to see it more clearly, is what I'm getting. Again, I think that dream work may be very beneficial to you if you aren't already utilizing it. You can use astral projection or lucid dreaming to help you work through these issues that you may be questioning. I would work more with lucid dreaming maybe. And also, if you have a dream journal, or if you don't, you can start one. You can even do an audio recording for one. Get your dreams onto paper or on record in some way so that you can go back over them and really meditate on what is coming up. One of my favorite methods for figuring out a dream is to first completely re-experience the dream to the best of your ability, first person, the way you saw it, how you felt about each thing that you interacted with, person, place, the situation, describe the whole dream and what it meant to first person perspective. And then try shifting your perspectives into other things. If there are people in the dream, pretend you were that person. What did they think about the first person? What did they think about the environment? And so on. You can do that, and you can shift through as many perspectives as are available to you in the memory of the dream, and just see if you can get the answers out that way. If you do lucid dreaming, you can actively ask a question to yourself or to whatever entities you may work with. You can also do that in meditations. You don't even need to be asleep to do that. But definitely your answers are going to be ancestral in nature, and you can access them through these more dreamlike states. I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if you feel like sharing your story. I'd love to hear about it. Like this video if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and select all notifications so that you actually get updated anytime I upload a new video. Until next time, bye.